Welcome to the second video of quadratic equations. We are still studying the basic concepts of a quadratic equation. This is actually the fourth question in the series. This will come in the future as well. I'll solve this question again in the future, but I wanted to solve this question to help you understand the concepts we studied in the previous chapter, previous video. So quickly revising those parts, we studied what is a quadratic equation. We studied what do we mean by the roots of a quadratic equation. We studied that a quadratic equation has two roots. Okay, those two roots are denoted by alpha and beta. And what is the other form of writing a quadratic equation? One standard form is ax square plus bx plus c, and the other format is x minus alpha into x minus beta multiplied by each other, and this is equal to 0. So these were the few concepts that we studied in the previous video. If you have not seen that video, that's part 1 explaining the weightage of quadratic equation and the basics of quadratic equation. I will strongly urge you to go back and watch that video first. The link to that video is down there in the description. Okay. Now you see, we studied that there are two roots of a quadratic equation. And imagine we get into a situation like this, wherein the question says, if one root of the quadratic equation is this, find the value of k and also find the other root. Okay. If one root is this, find the other root. The question is very simple. If one root is 2, if I put x equal to 2 at x equal to 2, this equation should become equal to 0. Okay. At x equal to 2, this should become 0. Why? Because x equal to 2 is a root of the equation. Okay. If I put that root as 2, what I get is 2 into 2 square plus 2 into k minus of 6 equal to 0. And this will become 4 2s are 8 plus 2k minus 6 equal to 0. This becomes 2k plus 2 equal to 0, or I get k equal to minus 1. Okay. So I solved the question because I knew one root is 2, and the moment I know one root is 2, if I put x equal to 2, the equation becomes 0, and I utilized that condition to actually get to the value of k. Now the question is also asking me to get what is the other root. Okay, what is the other root? Now there are many methods. If you understand that x minus 2 is a root of the equation, then you can simply divide it by x minus 2 and you will get the other root. Okay, that is one method. The other method is, now because we know the value of k, we know the actual quadratic equation. Okay, and our actual quadratic equation is 2x square minus of x minus of 6 equal to 0. The moment you see this, we studied in class 9 that we can factorize this equation. Okay, and we can factorize this as minus of 4x plus of 3x minus of 6 equal to 0, and the solution will be 2x into x minus 2 plus 3 times of x minus 2 equal to 0, and I take x minus 2 out common from here, and I get x minus 2 into 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Now look here very carefully. Okay, look here very carefully. If I equate this part to 0, what do I get? X equal to 2. If I equate this part to 0, I get x equal to 2. If I equate this part to 0, I get 2x plus 3 equal to 0, or x equal to minus of 3 by 2. Now you see, one root is 2, which is already given to me. Okay, so this root is equal to 2. This is already given to me in the question. And the other root is minus of 3 by 2. Okay, so this is the solution. So we found one root. Okay, we have found one root, which is this one, x equal to minus of 3 by 2, because one root was already given to us and we had to find the value of k as well. So remember, you have to understand the question really well. You have to understand the utilization of the different concepts, and you should know when to apply which condition. Okay, I will strongly urge you to watch this video and the previous video in the playlist so that you grasp these concepts much better. All through this chapter, we are going to play around with the roots. Okay, and the roots are denoted by alpha and beta. And if you multiply x minus 2, which is one root, with x plus 3 by 2 with another root, you are actually going to get the same answer again, the same equation which we started off with. Okay, I hope you found the explanation useful. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. In the coming 5 or 6 videos, I'm going to explain more concepts on quadratic equations. So please do keep following this channel and subscribing.